Soaring high above the Willamette River towards our location tonight in downtown Portland. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave. He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Lillard. He's out in front. The fans reacting to his wonderful play this year in the Western Conference.
And that's right where you'd expect him to be, given the performances we've seen from him this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Powell. And it's Giles in at the center. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long. And it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Here's Lillard. Pelicans pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Back to Williamson. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Giles. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's McCollum. Coming off 31 points last game.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should to be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Ball. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. Just 5 to shoot. Bledsoe dishes to Adams. Ball from long range. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the pass to Lillard. Here's Adams. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the dunk by Powell.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Ingram against Powell. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Giles, the pass to McCollum. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. McCollum against Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And the basket by Lillard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And how about we check the numbers for Lonzo Ball?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 7. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson.
The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 12th in rebounding, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pelicans trail by 10. Ingram outside. Stolen by McCollum. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Lillard from outside. That shot no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bledsoe's got 10.
taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Shots good by Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Adams kicks to Bledsoe. It's Williamson, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Powell with it. Now defended by Adams. Jumps up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Ingram wide open, and again New Orleans with the triple.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
McCollum outside. Lillard against Bledsoe. And it's Lillard missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the inside, here's Williamson. And it's Portland with the rebound. McCollum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Ingram, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Anthony against Ball. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Derek Jones comes in for Norman Powell. New Orleans also making some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Adams. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. That's good from Ball. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Second, the Pelicans.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. From 10 feet out, and he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Hayes. Ingram outside. The rebound by Giles.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
A shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Pelicans trailed by 14. Here's Hart. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ingram. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Collins checked in for Giles. And New Orleans also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Here's Hart. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Pelicans pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. Ingram against Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Alexander Walker. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Here's Hart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Hernan Gomez. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
.141 left in the first quarter of the game. Lillard outside. Portland again missing.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Count the basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Simons the pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Collins with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Simons. No good, unable to end this run.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Hart. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Ingram from the arc. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. A shot's good from Hayes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hernan Gomez kicks to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Lillard outside. The pass to Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. He's off on that one. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon the team's camaraderie. And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Brandon Ingram. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Alexander Walker into the 2-guard spot. Simons, the pass to Pop. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Back to Hernan Gomez. And Hayes kicks to Hart. Hernan Gomez passes to Ingram. Here's Hart. And it's Portland with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Covington. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Putting those productive habits to work. Covington always eager to contribute on offense.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So for the Trailblazers, Anthony's checked in for Collins. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Fernie Simons. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Adams, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Eric Bledsoe checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Hart. Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Tries again. And McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Ball, the bounce pass. Williamson looking it over. Kicks to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Outside, ball. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Powell. Outside, ball. And wow!
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Passes to Powell. Here's McCollum. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 9.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Covington against Bledsoe. Outside, ball. Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, wow!
And this is the ferocity that Bledsoe plays with. He's not content with the layup. He wants to make a statement.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. And McCollum with the slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bledsoe outside. Now here's Powell. He's got 8 from 18 feet away. Anthony's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Here's Cantor. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Ball against McCollum. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 9.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. That shot misses. And Adams has got the ball here for New Orleans. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Cantor. And Giles is subbed in for Robert Covington. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum outside from downtown. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Pelicans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Powell. 8 points for him. And it's McCollum in the corner. Pass to Giles. Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since. Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Adams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now the pass to Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Texas, holding on to 2nd spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Portland, 4 games back.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
I think it's safe to say that, for sure, they found their identity this season, and their confidence has only been building as the season has gone on.
Here's Ball, following the score by Damian Lillard. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 6. McCollum outside. On the wing, Jones. Williamson against McCollum. Over Williamson. McCollum, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Scooped up. McCollum. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Portland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 19 points.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Pass to Williamson. Now Ingram. He's guarded by McCollum. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now here's Collins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With the tip, and it's Adams on the follow. And now it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Goes back up. Shot by Collins, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for New Orleans. And he makes good on the layup. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To stop the run, Nurkic trying to get open, and Lillard throws it down.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Outside ball. No good with the triple. Trailblazers trail by 11.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Jones, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Well, sometimes even the best hit a little flat spot. It's natural. He'll get on a roll, and I think he'll be fine.
And he can't get the first one. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
And
kidding.
yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Pass to Ingram. Deep. They get the rebound, but they get it back. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Ingram's got 13.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Out to the wing. Nobody near Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic. Here's Hart. He has 6. And it's Portland with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simons. Up again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Williamson against Collins. Williamson in the post. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Off target from three-point range. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for New Orleans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He ended up with 19 points, mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Kenny, what will Zion need to work on to reach that level?
Well, there's no question about his talent, and he's got the it factor. But unless you're Giannis, you have to force the defense to respect the jump shot.
I like him to develop that right hand more. We all know he's left-handed, but at some point you got to go to the right. Right. That'll give him some more options in the post. I think he will be dominant in the post. Right.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Giles is out there with Anthony, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Each year, Brandon becomes a little more assertive at the offensive end, and we know he has the talent.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To Giles, stolen by Bledsoe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
So he gets them both. Portland with the ball. Lillard way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 24 points.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
No good from Bledsoe.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's Ingram. They get it back. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Here's Anthony. Here's Giles. Adams, a nice D. Pelicans leading by 8. He dishes it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Powell kicks to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Giles. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. High post try. Rebounded by McCollum.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Anthony against Ingram. Stolen by McCollum. Three-pointer. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Bledsoe. No good that time. Nice D from Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Giles leading the charge. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Cantor checked in for Portland. Robert Covington comes in for Norman Powell. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And the basket by McCollum.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Lillard, and he has 28 points for the game. It's Covington on the wing. Over Bledsoe. Pelicans with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
McCollum right side. Floats one up, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
A double team Bledsoe. New Orleans moving it around. pass to Hernan Gomez. Over McCollum, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. I think Gomez has got his second bucket tonight. Lillard outside, and Lillard gets double teamed. Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And how about the toughness of Cantor? Outstanding at keeping his composure and just finding a way to capitalize.
Portland, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Collins checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That's good from Cantor.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Ingram outside. And stolen by Lillard. The numbers in their favor. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Ingram. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
He's very long and slender framed, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Norkic checked in for Cantor. And it's Jared Jones in for Robert Covington. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Steven Adams.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Trailblazers trail by 9. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The Pelicans have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
What's up?
And that one misses. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change the game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Defended by Jones. Shoots it. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McCollum's got 12 points in just the second half. Defended by Jones. That one falls. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And here's McCollum. 23 points in the game. Over Hart. Again, McCollum missing. Pelicans leading by 9. Launches a 3. Hart, no good. The Trailblazers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Nurkic can't hit. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fires the 3. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Portland, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Throw good. McCollum. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And so McCollum nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 10. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lillard, the pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Jones. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Collins with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Lillard outside. Collins pass it to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Portland, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Norman Powell's checked in for Damian Lillard. Free throw good. Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Count it. He's got 7. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. McCollum dishes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Hart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
.125 left to play here in the third. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
And Jones sends it back. And now Portland on the break. Powell kicks to Nurkic. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 44 seconds left in the third. Guarded closely. With some arc. Good D by Williamson.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Hayes. Missed it, even after all those chances. And here's McCollum for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 28 points for the game. Here's Hart. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Collins. Jones, no one around him. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. New Orleans on top, leading by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Jackson Hayes. Hart is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. The shot by Powell, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for New Orleans. Ball hits them both. Here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 5. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by McCollum. Bledsoe passes to Hart. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Giles. And he makes that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 27.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent, and reliable.
Back to McCollum. Shoots over ball. And that one hits back iron. And the Pelicans shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And it's Williamson missing. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it's Giles missing. New Orleans in the lead. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Hayes, no good. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Oh, and it's blocked. And they get it back. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
First free throw is good.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for New Orleans, Adams comes in for Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Offensive rebound, but they recover it. Yep, right through the net. And it's 29 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Bledsoe has a nice touch. Doesn't seem to lose his feel at all.
Here's Giles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good, Giles. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Covington's checked in. And so he hits both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Ball. Bledsoe's got 12 points in just the second half. Trailblazers trail by 5. Powell with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Powell the pass to Giles. The layup missed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Robert Covington. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
For 3, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williamson against Anthony. They double team Bledsoe. There's Ball with the three, and another three for New Orleans.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard fires away from way outside, and it's off from three-point range. Ingram outside. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 32 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Ball against McCollum. To the paint. Will it go? Count that bucket.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Ball dishes to Ingram. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Lillard. And so here is New Orleans. The pass to Williamson. And here is Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Inside. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Giles.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Ingram against Powell. Ingram attacking.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
Pass to Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. They lead by 11. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Williamson, the pass to Ball. Williamson kicks to Adams. Pulls up on the wing. Williamson on the follow. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Powell for three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Powell against Ingram. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pelicans leading by 13. Passes it to Bledsoe. Adams taking his time here. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
New Orleans has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Williamson on the follow.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Williamson. Now Ingram. From deep. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the pass to McCollum. Beyond the arc. A shot off that time. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Now here's Powell. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Ball from long range. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Lillard attacking. Excellent D there from Ball. Pelicans leading by 17. Another shot, and it's blocked. Bobs it up for Anthony. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Ingram outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Good on both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. And the dunk by Williamson.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Powell, that's good. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter. Pelicans leading by 11. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram, and he converts the layup. Ingram's got 38 points.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And that one's good, Ingram.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Ball the pass to Bledsoe. Ball's not loose. Stolen by McCollum. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And from McCollum nails both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Ingram against Powell. Bledsoe outside. Back to Williamson. Over Anthony, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Pelicans lead by 8. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in. There's the lob to the hoop. He can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.